Hello dears, today we are going to answer questions related to the proportional division. Booklet page 39, the proportional division. Number 1, 4 investors set up a project with a capital of LE 3600, LE 2400, LE 3000 and LE 1800 respectively. Respectively here means by order, so this is first, second, third and fourth. If the share of the fourth in the profit is LE 600, so this 600 LE is the share of the fourth in the profit. Find the share of each of the others. How can we solve this type of question? Here we have first to second to third to fourth. By order, let's put the share in the capital, which are 3600, 2400, 3000 and 1800. Here we are going to put the share in the profit of the fourth as it's given, 600. We need to know first, second and third. Now, as usual, our completed column. Let's find the first. Here, where is the cross of the first? 600, 3600. So, to find the first, 600 times 3600 over 1800 equals 1200 LE. Share of the second. Here is the cross of the second. Second, 600 times 2400 over 1800 equals 800 LE. Third, here is the cross of the third. So, third equals 600 times 3000 over 1800 equal 1000 LE. Page 39, number 2. 3 persons started a commercial business. The first paid LE 8400, the second paid LE 7000, and the third paid LE 6300. At the end of the year, the loss was LE 9300. If the loss was distributed among them in the same ratio as the capitals, find the share of each in the loss. Here we have a keyword which is distributed. Distributed means plus. Now we are going to start solving with first to second to third to sum. First 8400, second 7000, third 6300. What about the sum? To find the sum, we need to add these three numbers together. The result will be 21,700. Now, 9,300, the loss which should be distributed among the three persons, should be put under the sum. Now, here we have our completed column. Let's find the share of each one. To find the share of the first, 9,300 times 8,400 over 21,700 equals 3,600 LE. Second, 9,300 times 7,000 over 21,700 equals 3,000 LE. Third, 9,300 times 6,300 over 21,700 equals 2,700 LE. Number 3. 3 persons set up a factory for refrigerators. The first paid LE 10,000, the second paid LE 15,000, and the third paid LE 20,000. At the end of the year, the net profit was LE 3,600. Find the share of the third in the profit. Here we need to find the share of the third only. The profit is 3,600, so this 3,600 should be distributed among the three persons. So distributed means plus. So we are going to make first, second to third to sum. First 10,000, second 15,000, third 20,000. To find the sum, we need to add these three numbers together. The result will be 45,000. Now, 3,600, the net profit, should be put under the sum. Now we need to find the share of the third only. Here is our completed column, and the cross will be with 3,600 and 20,000. So to find the share of the third, 3,600 times 20,000 over 45,000 equals 1,600 LE. Page 40. Number 4. Distribute LE 720 among two persons in the ratio 5 to 4. What's the share of each? Here we have distribute, our keyword, which means plus. This 720, this is the real. And this 5 to 4, this is ratio. So we need to solve using name, ratio, real. Name. First to second to sum. Why sum? Because here we have distribute, which means plus. Ratio. 5 to 4. So how can I find the sum? We need to add 5 plus 4 equals 9. Now, real. 720 should be put under sum. Here is our completed column. Let's find the first. First, 720 times 5 over 9 equals 400 LE. Second, 720 times 4 over 9 equals 320 LE. Number 5. Walid, Hani and Ahmed started a commercial project. Walid paid LE 5,000, Hani paid LE 3,000 and Ahmed paid LE 4,000. At the end of the year, Walid profited LE 3,000 more than Hani. What's the share of each? Here we have a keyword which is more than. More than means minus. But we need to know we are going to make difference between who and who. So let's read again. At the end of the year, Walid profited LE 3,000 more than Hani. Now we can start solving. Walid to Hani to Ahmed to difference. Why difference? Because our keyword here, which is more than, means minus. Walid 5,000, Hani 3,000, Ahmed 4,000. How can I find the difference? The difference will be between 5,000 and 3,000, Walid and Hani. 5,000 minus 3,000 equals 2,000. The real difference between Walid and Hani profit is 3,000. So this 3,000 should be put under the difference. Now let's find the share of each. Here is our completed column. Walid 3,000 times 5,000 over 2,000 equals 7,500. Hani 3,000 times 3,000 over 2,000 equals 4,500. Ahmed 3,000 times 4,000 over 2,000 equals 6,000 LE. Page 40. Number 6. Fouad, Farouk and Mahmoud started a business. The first paid LE 10,000. The second paid LE 20,000. The third paid LE 30,000. After a year of starting date, the profit was LE 6 million. Find the share of each. Fouad to Farouk to Mahmoud to sum. Why sum? This is the profit which we are going to distribute among the three persons, and distribute means plus. So here we have sum. Fouad 10,000, Farouk 20,000, Mahmoud 30,000. How can we find the sum? We need to add these three numbers together. 10,000 plus 20,000 plus 30,000 equals 60,000. Now, the real profit, which should be distributed among these three persons, is 6 million. So, under the sum, we are going to put 6 million. Now, let's find the share of each one. Here is our completed column. Fouad, 6 million times 10,000 over 60,000 equals 1 million LE. Farouk, 6 million times 20,000 over 60,000 equals 2 million LE. Mahmoud, 6 million times 30,000 over 60,000 equals 3 million LE. Page 41, number 7. A piece of building land is distributed between two brothers in the ratio 7 to 5. Here we have ratio. If the share of the first one exceeds the share of the second by 80 square meter. Here we have a keyword which is exceeds, which means minus. What about this 80? This 80 is the real difference. Find the area of the land and the share of each of the first and the second. Dears, pay attention. We cannot consider distributed as a keyword here. Why? Because we have another keyword which is related to the given information. So our keyword here is exceeds, which means minus. Let's start. Name first to second to difference. Why difference? Because here we have exceeds, which means minus. Ratio 7 to 5. So how can we calculate the difference? 7 minus 5 equals 2. Now, this 80 should be put under the difference beside the real. Here is our completed column. Let's find the share of the first and the second. First equal 80 times 7 over 2 equals 280 square meter. Second equals 80 times 5 over 2 equals 200 square meter. Page 41. Number 8. A man died and left LE 24,000 for his wife, 2 sons and 1 daughter. If the share of his wife 1/8 of the inheritance and the share of the daughter is half the share of the son. Half means 1/2. If we want to put this 1/2 in the ratio form, the daughter will be 1, the son will be 2. What's the share of each person? First, we need to calculate the share of the wife. The share of the wife equals 1/8 times 24,000 equals 3,000 LE. After taking the share of the wife from the inheritance, we need to calculate the rest. The rest equals 24,000 minus 3,000 equals 21,000 LE. We are going to distribute this 21,000 among 2 sons and 1 daughter according to the ratio 1 for daughter, 2 for son. Distribute means we are going to add. So, name S1 for the first son, S2 for the second son, D for the daughter, sum because we are going to add. Every son, the ratio of him will be 2. So 2 to 2 to 1. What about the sum? We need to add 2 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal 5. Now, this 21,000 should be put under the sum. Let's calculate the share of each one. This is our completed column. S1, 21,000 times 2 over 5 equals 8,400 LE. S2, 21,000 times 2 over 5 equals 8,400 LE. Daughter, 21,000 times 1 over 5 equals 4,200 LE.